almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball, that hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ray has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a soft liner. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
The call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Now another 0-2 on the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that one yanked just foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So So now here is Luke Voigt looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. Left side of the infield into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 6. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Flare out to left center. Bichette onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. connecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Jake Lamb started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Liner towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Right side. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
And they'll try to get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in is George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Semien is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses for ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He collected a base hit his first time up. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bichette has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Ground ball left side, defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. Simeon's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in will be Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Bichette backs up and takes care of it. 2 in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. 2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Urshela backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first down. No one on with 1 down, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Gurriel, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Third baseman number 2.
Jake Lamb standing in now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this will be fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Urshela on at first, nobody out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hernandez is there, 1 away. And stepping in, Aaron Judge. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone. So stepping in is Luke Voigt, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's George Springer. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1.
And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Grounded to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Joey Gallo. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Lamb onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. And now the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Sent toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. So here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0-2, here it comes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Corey Dickerson back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Guerrero is on his way home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Now at the plate is Gary Sanchez. He bounced out last time up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And he pops it up. Guerrero into foul territory, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Adam Simber is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 2, Adam Simber.
Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game.
And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Trevor Richards is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. That's a ball. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it, and that's the first down. At the plate now is Giancarlo Stanton. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Richards is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Judge on third with 2 out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Lamb has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 2. Odor has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 12.
Now Luis Severino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Change up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Man, this guy had it going on in this one. How about 15 punch-outs? That's not an easy thing to do on the mound.
Up next is Danny Jansen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
George Springer the next to hit as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next up, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now into the box, Gio Urshela. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Simeon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now back.
Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Judge is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next is the Blue Jays. The shortstop.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Garrett Cole takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.